Hey, what's going on everybody? Leroy for Noisegate. Today we're back in the lab checking out the new synth from Arturia, the Microfreak. So the synth lords at Arturia have been busy cooking up some synth magic, and the recipe has resulted in the Microfreak, which was announced earlier this year at the 2019 NAMM show. Arturia is really hyping this as an affordable and versatile synth that can achieve a wide variety of sonic characteristics. The Microfreak is an experimental hybrid synthesizer, which means it combines analog and digital componentry together, which pushes Arturia's synth product line into new territory away from its traditional analog lineup of the Brute series. The Microfreak has a digital oscillator with a variety of different oscillator modes and complex waveforms. Plus, it also includes Mutable Instruments Plates oscillator code found on their Eurorack module. The oscillator in the Microfreak is unique in that it can emulate many different synthesis models and is the very heart of Microfreak's design. All other features on the Microfreak exist only to shape and mangle with the sound of the oscillator. Moving on, we have an analog filter, which is inspired by the Oberheim SEM 12dB filter. The filter sounds smooth and is quite musical, and the 12dB cutoff really does a lot of justice to the oscillator, which contains lots of harmonics. In addition to a regular envelope, we also have a cycling envelope, which is a tool for generating complex modulation signals, useful for creating shape and movement of sounds. It can re-trigger itself after every cycle, meaning it becomes a complex LFO, capable of creating wave shapes that cannot be generated with a standard LFO. The Microfreak also features a modulation matrix, where you can assign multiple modulation destinations, where you can create interesting modulation possibilities. The keypad doesn't feature any moving parts, so you may be wondering what's going on here. It's a 25 key PCB touch capacitive keyboard, which is pressure sensitive and features polyphonic aftertouch. A cool example of showing this is using the pressure as a modulation source and routing it to the LFO rate and the cutoff filter, so the harder I press, it will modulate these simultaneously, opening the filter and changing the LFO rate. Along with an arpeggiator, the MicroFreak also features a complex pattern step sequencer and can record individual step automation parameters to really give patterns and sequences interesting movements and dynamics. On the back, we've got plenty of connectivity options, including CV gate and pressure out, meaning it's possible to connect your MicroFreak to another external hardware synth and use the pressure to modulate other parameters. So there you have it. A MicroFreak is capable of producing some amazing sounds from a synth with such a small footprint, and combined with the cycling envelope gives you the ability to craft really interesting sounds. I also especially love the keyboard design. Keys are super responsive and really fun to play, although it can be easy to trigger the wrong key at times, so it might take a minute or two to get used to. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. As always, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe to our page. Cheers.